Now, this might hurt a little bit, but I damn sure want to know if there's any truth to this. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Check this out.
If your husband or wife work in the emergency room overnight, chances of them cheating on you is very high. Let me do a quick story time before I clock in. Most doctors and nurses sleep with each other overnight, and they really love the surgeons too. I never knew they had little one-bedroom apartments in hospitals until I started working there. I mean, almost every night, there's a nurse being caught sleeping with a doctor, and they don't get in trouble either. And to make matters worse, majority of them is married. And if it's usually the doctors that's married, but the little young nurses that come in with their tight scrubs on, they be sleeping with y'all husband. The nurses even be sleeping with the housekeepers, but the doctors don't touch the housekeepers because I guess they too good for all that. So if your husband or your wife work in the emergency room overnight, y'all might want to check those emails and text messages because they be in there up to no fucking good. And if your wife wear the tightest scrub she can find on the rack every night to work, she's definitely cheating with a doctor. Stay vigilant.
Yo, what's happening? It's your boy Papa Duck back with another one. And yes, man, like, comment, subscribe, hit the share button, all that good stuff. Make sure you go to ubuntuapparel.com. Information gonna be in the description of this video. And if you're on YouTube, just go below and go to the store and grab you some off the store, okay? I just want to say thank you in advance. Now, if you just paid attention to the video I just showed you, that's real interesting though. You get what I'm saying? And I never knew these things. This is why I like to bring stuff like this to the forefront. I ain't never knew hospital had hidden rooms. You know, it's definitely not for them to be going in there and having sex and doing all the stuff they do. But it's just crazy to like know these things. And the crazy part is this, like, before we go too much further into this video, I want to show y'all some of the comments. These comments, a lot of them are from people that work in the same industry and have been around this same type of environment, and they are saying the same damn thing. Let's check those out, okay? Wow, look at this. She say, I'm a traveling nurse, and I've walked in on a few in the act. Oh, wow. Another person said, my mom works in the ER and literally was just complaining to me about this exact problem. She know everyone down there. And another person said, man, this isn't Grey's Anatomy. I think that's a movie. Grey's Anatomy. I think that's a movie, but definitely want to check that out. Now check this out. Somebody said, I work at the hospital and trust everyone is sleeping with everyone. Another person said, I'm security at the hospital at night. I've seen it all. Somebody said, I want my doc relaxed before he do my surgery. Go nurses. Wow. Let's get back to the video. That's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? That's something to think about, though, man. I ain't trying to break up no homes. Like, you know, to each his own. Because, shit, it don't mean because you work at a hospital or you work in an environment that you doing that. But it definitely got to be talked about. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this, yo. For people to be in the position that they're in, right? Over people's lives and stuff like that. You know, and just playing an important role of a person's health, and in some cases you probably be the end all be all whether a person live or die. You shouldn't be doing that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I've always heard that nurses like surgeons or doctors, you know, because they make more money or whatever the case may be, especially the little hot nurses and those scrubs, man. Them scrubs tell it all too. Oh, I say, man, it's just, this society is what we facing. It ain't. People are just picking up the effects of what society tells us we should or shouldn't be doing, right? Wearing these tight ass scrubs and just trying to look, you know, all appealing and cute and all that. At some point, you can see that in a person. It's just, you know, it tells a lot about you as a person, male or female. You know what I'm saying? Everything is so overly sexualized, bro. Damn, they doing all that in the hospital, man. I'm talking about death walking through the hallway, people hollering, people got all kind of, and y'all thinking about sex. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Like I said, I ain't here to break up no homes. I ain't here to break up nobody, but boy, yeah, better be on the alert, boy. You feel me? Cause it's crazy, man. Like I said, you see it for yourself. One chick was talking about how they passing around STD medicine. The doctors giving it to. Oh man, that's crazy though. But like I say again, boy, if your got somebody who working in that field, boy, your might want to double check, boy. Cause that's just crazy. And I'm not saying everybody do that, but I damn sure would love to bring some awareness to this because, like I say, man, people have their loved ones in these hospitals, bro. Could be you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be working around people that's not paying attention and, you know, been there had you around here going to see the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You going to see the Lord because this motherfucker, she got her mind on the doctor and the doctor got his mind on her, and then they done mess you up and now you going to be shooting dice with Tupac in the AM. Yeah. You don't want that to happen for you, man. But it's just crazy, man. Them comments is crazy, man. Wow. And a lot of them I couldn't even put on there. But that just goes with the way, like I say, society. People are fighting the effects of what society tells us. Society tell our women, have a big booty, nice perky titties, even though those titties are for children to eat. That's the best food you can give them. And most, you know, they don't want their titties all droopy and long. Man, forget all that. I'd rather you feed that baby that milk and them titties than you give him that shit that they got in the store, that poison, right? But society tell women, yeah, man, wear those tight scrubs. You know, get the doctor's attention or get attention. I'm going to tell you this though. When you dress like that, you literally going to get the wrong attention. It's just a thing, you know. And if you ever was to get mad at a guy for trying to approach you in a way that maybe, you know guys be disrespectful now. Don't dress like that. The hell you mean? Stop putting on all this tight stuff and you swagging and switching, man. Men ain't stupid, bro. Men are not dumb. You putting those pheromones out there. A respectable woman is going to carry herself respectable. Men know women that are just a little out there. They tell by how you dress. We can see the way you walk. We see everything. So all I'm saying is this, and again, I'm not trying to break up nobody's home or whatever, but I will say, stay on the alert, boy. If you're in the hospital, pay attention to who your doctor is, and you know the ones who. And it's okay to look nice. It's okay to look nice. I'm not gonna say that, but it's a thin line between looking nice and just being a little too extra. And that little too extra just pulls in the wrong energy, and that shit could trickle down to you. They can fuck around and give you the wrong medicine, like I say. But your ass be in the upper room by the AM. You be shooting dice with Tupac, hanging out with biggest smalls, right? And you be going out there to catch Whitney Houston, her lovely voice at the concert up the street. You get the picture, okay? Just something to think about. Hey man, listen man, leave your comments, say what you gonna say. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, man, I hope this doesn't offend or break up nobody's happy home. But it is what it is, man. I just more so care about you being attentive when you got people in need and not have the doc on your mind, and vice versa. Y'all nasty ass surgeons and y'all doctors, y'all be using y'all little position. You just some little sneaky motherfuckers. Y'all use y'all position like all the rest of these mofos do to try and get what you want. Cause you know a lot of y'all was a little squares in school. Yeah, your ass ain't sneaky, nigga. But if you doing that, you're nasty, man. If you going to the hospital and you got blood on your damn gloves, you just rip somebody's stomach open and you got sex on your mind, that's a little far-fetched for the dog. I can't even fathom that. You just seen a person whole inside and you can go into the room and act like ain't nothing. Hell no. Anyway, man, like, comment, subscribe, put how you feel on this video. Okay, make sure you share the video. And like I say, man, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. Y'all be great.